The CDR has been going well. We've had good collaboration, we've had good discussions with the panel, and I think overall it's been very positive.
I was extremely impressed with the design and the preparedness. The team seems to have thought of everything down to the smallest detail.
It's been 4.5 years of hard work, intense. We have a very dedicated team, people from South African Radio Astronomy Observatory. We've also had industry in South Africa involved. One of them is Oricon South Africa.
The teams involved from Oricon, from CSIRO, my team there, and from RLB have just done a fantastic job.
So we've been predominantly providing engineering services around civil, electrical, structural, mechanical, you name it.
Infrastructure is a pile of different areas. It's the roads, it's fibre, it's power distribution, the buildings, water and sanitation, communications, it's site monitoring, everything you need to get started with the telescope.
We want to be able to see, as far as we can into the universe at the highest detail, and so the infrastructure needs to be able to supply power and fiber out to the furthest extremes of the array and get it back and be able to correlate it in reasonable times.
Our design philosophy was let's try and reuse as much of the existing infrastructure as possible and upgrade where required. We're going to be reusing the existing road network, just expanding that. Electrical reticulation network, also reusing that and expanding.
We have about 200 kilometres of access tracks out there. All of the trenching and the power that goes into that, so we've got about 230 kilometres of power. It's a lot.
We have to take responsibility for making sure the signals we generate with all of our equipment don't get into the telescope. So the building in particular has to contain all of the noise made by our equipment and make sure that the telescopes stay uncontaminated.
The low CPF is a high performance computing centre. It's effectively a box within a box, an inner shield and a outer shield, so all of the computing equipment goes within the inner shield of the building. There's special RFI doors as well, so for people moving in and out, just to make sure that we at no point actually pollute the air with RFI.
There was a lot of lessons learned from Meerkat, which we've used as part of the input to the SK-A1 design.
There are lots of things with regards to the radio quiet zone, with regards to shielding that is being done. The current building, which is for Meerkat there, has actually been sunk into the ground, and the ground that was taken out was used to build a berm wall next to it, which gives additional shielding.
The environment on this site is very challenging. I mean, we put the telescope out there for a reason, which is there's nothing out there otherwise. The high temperature and the dryness and the occasional storms all make challenges for this kind of work.
We are working out in the middle of the desert, so we need to make sure that our people are able to use this facility with safety first and foremost front of mind.
The infrastructure members should take a bit of time to celebrate the success story here. The work that they've done has helped to embed a strong safety culture that is going to resonate throughout the observatory in the years and decades to come.
Infrastructure Australia and South Africa have worked, I think, really closely together over the last nearly 5 years now.
We decided at one point, one of the engineering meetings, that we'd set up what we call a good ideas group. We call it the GIG. The engineers between South Africa and Australia pick up the phone or have a Skype conversation about what are the issues in both countries and where is their commonality, where can we have one standard that can be applied across the observatory.
It's really eye-opening to see everyone's coming at the same endpoint from a different perspective, which has been really cool. A lot of information sharing, a lot of knowledge, a lot of learning between a lot of the different groups, which for us has been really exciting.
So now that CDR is finished, from here it's going to be a short bridging period in terms of a few things that still need to be done with regards to the design. Then the project starts and going out for tender, and it's a very exciting time.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the team. They've really put their heart into this. They've been enthusiastic through the period of the 4.5 years.
Just a fantastic job. We really couldn't have done it without them.
Thank you for a great job. There's more to do, and we look forward to working together with them on it.